He's not a dick, he's just serious about his job. That's good.
你有兴趣转来跟我吗？
真的，那当
And
然好。
pointedly has concern about his
太感谢
daughter
你给我
doing
机会
dangerous
了。
stuff. That's also not a bad
关
thing.
心别人倒挺积极。
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, and we're back with another episode of 2B Hero X. We come back as we typically do, with notes and a board. So go ahead and look at that board real quick. And new feature for the board to make it more ever-present down there, make it more visible to what's actually going on. We have the present feature for if you're looking at it on your own, and while we're doing it here. So the board changelog, I added 9 and connected him to X with a green line. I connected Rock to X with a red line. I connected Rec to X with a red line. And then I changed Queen's white line connection to Boa to red. So then, on to the notes. Funny thing, translating the parts of the phone scroll at the beginning really didn't give me any new information, but it did translate the subjects of the posts differently. It correctly identified Extro as Smile. Unfortunately, it also called Boa Birkin, so, one right, one wrong. The way the media calls out Queen's loss across the multiple times we see it just seems crazy. One, the commission has to know about the effect spreading fear is going to have on the public. Loss of confidence in heroes can't be a good thing, regardless. But also the fact that they keep calling the new guy a nobody. Unless the tournament is just fighting one person and you're done, this guy should have been seen defeating multiple people, including other people expected to win. I mean, the social media posts all say he wins quickly, assuming they are judging it against other fights. More than that, though, this is the tournament Boa won and became X. Meaning this guy lost at some point. Meaning there is someone out there that can beat him, or that he took a dive, and this is part of something else that's going on. Speaking of media responsibility, that guy was guilty of slander, implying without evidence that Xian was working for Queen to take down Boa, and that Xian had turned on Queen. No wonder these bad vibes are spreading through the city. Public opinion is being handled by Fox News. When Boa is checking out Queen's profile, some interesting tidbits. She's 5'9". Her ability is Law of all things, can create a barrier and change the rules governing the operation of things within the barrier. Her interests, she's a hardcore heavy metal rock enthusiast and a skilled equestrian. I didn't put this down. Is that a clue? Not the equestrian thing. She's a hardcore heavy metal rock enthusiast. But suddenly she's a fan of Lucky Xian, who does not sing heavy metal rock. Sorry, if there turns out to be a twist at the end of this that Queen turns out to be the bad guy all of a sudden, I can't help but think that this was the clue to that. I mean, I don't see it coming myself. Although, what they're doing out here in the middle of the desert for nothing, I don't know. I guess I was wrong about Johnny having an ulterior motive. Kinda just seems like a nice guy, if not naive. See, the idea that I'm suspecting people left and right. I was suspecting Johnny before. Now I'm suspecting Queen. I don't know. Obviously, I think if I take my breakdown of the opening from last episode, the notes section from last episode, then obviously I wouldn't think it would be Queen because she's in the lineup of what seems to be the hero side. And Boa was on the side of everyone else. So then again, we know Boa's being influenced by fear. And I don't know. Interesting that it was the commission that hid the information on what's happening in Xian's past. I can only imagine that's due to the story that two heroes had something to do with the crash in the first place. A cover-up is happening, painting the commission as possibly one of the darker shades of gray in the story. I think I was exactly wrong about the green orbs coming off of Xian's guitar. The fear effect is shown to us as black orbs. When Xian cleansed the people infected by it, it was the green lights and such. So, the green orbs must represent trust factor. Queen was definitely in the same dumps that Boa was, maybe just not as strongly, and thus we didn't see any black dots manifesting. But Xian's song got her out of it. Coincidentally, at the same time as the orbs were sparkling around her. By her, I mean Xian, at the stage. So yeah, I was blaming her for something that she was, in fact, curing. And my last note here, and what basically explains what was going on with the board earlier. Huh, interesting screen at the DOS headquarters. Apparently they are hacking something or someone to get information on X. Rock has a poor relationship with X, apparently. Also, all normal stats and isn't ranked. Rebellious Hero 9 is a suspected ally and has the ability Create, ranked at S-. Rek has fought X before and is also A-ranked. Also scary as hell looking lady with multiple abilities and super stats across the board, unranked. And X has unknown stats and is triple S ranked. I should also mention that I am also keeping track of the dates when they throw the dates out, so that is still something in my notes, but not something I'm going to read out because it would just be nothing for y'all. Anyway, that is the notes, that is the board. Nothing left to do but hop on in and see what we get from the ending of Queen's arc.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
on top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
it's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
there's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Same year that we were in before. I'll say it's not Boa because she doesn't have the bullet hole or the bullet wound. Jimmy? Johnny, sorry, Johnny? Oh no, that's the guy who runs one of the commissions. Oh, that's not. It's still him, right? That's a different voice. That's a different voice altogether. Do we start a new arc? Sorry, I'm also thinking I just noticed something in the opening that I didn't notice before. When all the white stuff at the very beginning forms up into pillars, there seems to be something pink in the middle of it, which I think is a flower or something? I don't actually know what it is. It seems like it forms around it and then it forms into the coin, which is the coin X uses. I have no idea. So I saw the pink hair, and for some reason at first I thought it was Johnny, but I think I may be thinking of the color of the big Johnny. Sorry, I'm doing this just below camera, so not what I mean. The cat looking thing. But then I remember there's that guy who we've barely seen, who's one of the commission people, or at least owns one of the organizations that hires heroes. Yeah, actually, nope, sorry, I just saw them there in the opening. They don't have pink hair. I could have sworn they actually did have pink hair. Sorry, maybe they're in like shaded lighting in the opening. I swear it looked like that until the hat came off and the hair went long. I guess the boobs would probably also been a. Oh no, they wear a they wear like a open, not an open shirt. Larger shirt. Sorry, I'm mind blanking. Downfall incident. Yeah, again, we haven't heard much about it. I'm sorry, did we already get 3 episodes with Queen? Did I, like, forget? Are we starting somebody else now? I'm gonna guess this is the one that's in the super suit with the jetpack. Again, trust values. You're legit throwing her out there.
妈，我都16岁了，能不能不要在那可爱形容我？
怎么了嘛？我女儿长得好，人见人爱，当妈的就应该是你第一个粉丝。
I don't know if she's the super suited one. She should have cat ears, although that looks like cat ears from behind. She got a statue of Queen. And a poster of Lucky Xian. Why wouldn't you?
这样出门行侠仗义，就不会再因为
So
我的长相
13.
而被
So
小
we
瞧
had
了。
what, 4 or 5
我
with
是英雄萝
Lulin?
莉，
Then
维护正义，铲除
nice.
邪恶。这是你们欺负大熊哥哥的惩罚。
胡子，你没事吧？他拿什么射的你啊？
Yeah, she's gonna be the Tony Stark one. That the super suit's gotta be
我
her.
发现家里有个地下实验室，就偷偷拿些材料改装了一下。
这玩意儿怎么拔不下来？
Super glue.
我把它叫做磕头弩。
胡子，你干嘛呢？
I mean, all the stuff would have been in it, so it can't get heavier.
抬不起来。
射中之后不但拿不下来，而且
I like it though,
箭尾还是
kowtow.
洞里，让对手不得不低头认错。
Bow down. I like it.
把那个东
It's
西
got
拿
a
给我
certain
现在
irony to it.
合适吗？当然合适。总算要动真格了吗？罗妹妹，其实我经常欺负大熊。
Not the result that was wanted.
你实在是太可爱了，所以每次当面都不好意思把这封信送给你。而现在，
I guess that's just tidy whities.
萝莉，你的小发明好厉害啊！胖虎竟然都对你甘拜。
Unfortunately, this kind of has the ring of
长相可爱，
New Easel
难道就不能当
all
英
over it
雄
too.
怪不得你打扮成这样。
Just younger.
我觉得，
样貌对英雄来说，真的就有那么大关系吗？
我觉得吧，
你觉得什么？
I mean, it's basically a popularity contest, so yes, it kind of
我觉
does.
得你确实很可爱。既然和大家心目中的英雄不符，那也不能强求啊。哦，对了，
大熊哥哥，你也
I guess this is her
今天天
curse.
气预报说会有阵雨，所以我多带了一把伞。
That's pretty funny. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a subversion, but it's still funny.
也是种罪过。如果看外在就被认定是娇滴滴的小姑娘，那我只会变得越来越柔弱。
No, you use it to your advantage.
做自己的英雄吗？
You subvert other people's expectations.
干脆剪个短发，做个假小子算了。凭什么要我屈服？喜欢留长发，喜欢粉色，
I mean,
身材
yeah,
小算什么
it's
错？
difficult,
为
right?
什么一定要为此而改变自己？
Being who you want to be versus who you are.
某官方宣布正式和英雄狂欢解除合作关系。虽然在15年前曾登顶过英雄排位赛，但他现今的去向
DJ Shindig. Wear a helmet. Thus, who I thought they were from the
你
opening.
要去地下室干嘛？
Again, I can't wait till we get to Detective Dog, because I want to know what the hell is going on there.
我要为自己设计一套战衣。
You know, we gotta cover at some point why there's this in the basement.
创造一个全新的英雄人生。
What do you think? Are they connected to a different hero that we've already seen? Like this is Isol's daughter?
来打破人们心中的成见。
Obviously, this one's not going to work because in the opening they don't have rabbit ears. Funny, she reminds me of the girl from Bunny Girl Senpai. Unrelated to the rabbit ears costume.
怎么又是他？
有变态在跟踪我！变态啊！
Yeah, it's a bit creepy looking.
我是要保护你的英雄。
你是英雄？
突破渐进时，已经知道我的身后。
The confidence to be creepily chasing after somebody who's wearing a... I mean, fair enough. I expected a subversion, like it's her dad or something. Had an actual knife murder. It's a pretty hardcore fucking test of a suit. Get into a knife fight in the back alley.
喂，这里是第54区第3大道的贝果小巷，我们正在被一个奇怪的人袭击，需要英雄支援。
No faith. No faith in the hero you already got. Who the hell is this guy? This is a pretty fucking massive way to go. To have been stalking some girl. To knife fight with potential hero.
死变态，快看！他这是怎么了？
I guess there was no subversion there.
总之希望他别再出现。为什么总是被奇怪的人跟踪？你还好吗？
Just a
看来传导
creepy
机会
dude
召唤
who
了
got influenced by pretty girl face.
刚才那人好强，他为什么要跟踪你？最好还是找联合会查下吧。该说谢谢的人是我，没想到英雄外壳下竟是一个这么可爱的女孩子。
Oh no.
我先走了。对不起，我不是那个意思，我只是……
I mean, at least it's valuable information towards making the suit better. Come on, shout something
没
encouraging.
想到英雄外壳下
Or not.
竟是一个这么可爱的女孩子。
哇，原来是我萌妹子，看着比年龄好小，
不能强求啊！
能拿得动吗？
你们在干嘛？看来他是遗传了你的天赋，竟然一个人在房间里搞
Oh,
出这么
that
多东西。
somebody knew.
我们都太疏忽
Okay.
了，还把她当成小孩子。没想到，你整出那么多乱七八糟的发明，是我太专注工作，
Can't read
连
the
自己的女儿在做些什么
tags
都一概不知。
你从前没管过，那现在也就别插手我的事。
但你触及到了安全底线，我就不得不管。有些东西我带回家，本意是做一些私人的研究，但没想到会被你拿去做这些危险的事情。所以地下室，我也已经让人清空了。
你凭什么把我的心血就这样没收？更何况，我的初衷是想帮助更多人，哪来什么危险？
那些装备和武器的设计，难道是准备拿来过家家的玩具吗？
I mean, you could say I saved a girl
还在干什么
today.
呢？赶快给我收起来！
是罗教授。
大雄哥，别动我的资料！
你闹够了没有？你要真对这些小发明感兴趣，就来微光实验室踏踏实实的搞。
Oh. The lab again.
我会向实验室提交特许申请，下周可以先让大雄带你参
Wait,
观。
wasn't that the real name of the lab and not the name that I heard before? Is that the same lab? It's the same lab. My problem here is that my belief before was that the lab was evil. So,
欢迎来到微光实验室。自联合16年起， 微光实验室就承载了各个领域的科研发展和成果。实
I'll
验
have
室
to
呢，
translate
根
that
据项目
Latin
的困难
later.
程度划分成不同的区域，每个项目都有相应的负责人。这就是我工作的地方。
Oh, I just recognized it was him.
虽然听上去是个仓库，
He grew up too, I
但它
guess.
其实是一片自由研学的沃土。
这里堆放的是不是都已经失去了科研价值？
可不全是。比如这里，就有你一定会非常喜欢的东西，就是它。
这是什么？啊？
Share?
那天呢，
No.
我看了房间里摆放的设计图，
Oh, it's her suit.
是不
He
是
improved her
希
suit.
望打造一件超级
He's
装
the
备
guy
啊
in the chair for her.
而这台东西，刚好在不久之前悄悄制造完成，它一定能将你武装成理想中的机甲战神。
No, it won't. That's not what she wears in the opening.
你这嫌弃的表情算几个
It's kind of ironic. She hates the whole "don't call me cute" thing, but clearly she wants her suit to be cute.
没有啊，我觉得挺好的。
萝莉，没想到你长大后先学会了虚伪，
萝卜青菜各有所爱嘛。
这不就是机甲该有的样子吗？
大雄前辈，你怎么又带新人来参观你的杰作了？
王诺诺，停止你的阴阳怪气！虽然被放进了仓库，但我相信是金子总有一天会发光的。
除了外观设计太刻板，其实你的 MCU 和 IMU 也都还没过关。
Yeah, MCU
所
didn't
以
pass.
目前就
You
只能
heard it
作
here
为仓库
first.
守卫，摆放在这唬唬人了。
我这不就请人来帮忙了吗？
你是啊？原来大雄前辈说的小天才发明家是你啊！那晚穿的战斗装甲也全都是你一个人设计和制造的，怪不得
My thought process right
传导
now
器坏了，原来你在这儿工作。
is that
我刚被罗教授
in the
调来帮
present,
着大雄师兄
we
管理
haven't
仓库
we didn't hear about any of these
这下
people
可找到帮手了。
in the present timeline.
帮我一起打造这台无敌的铁血
I'm
战神。
slightly worried that none of these people survived.
自作多情。
这些材料到底是什么金属？
Because again, Queen and Xian's story ends this year. This story starts this year.
之前在我
It's
爸
still
地下实
3
验室
years
里找
away
的
from
看着小
everything
天
that
才
happens with Nice. Whatever causes Nice to want to kill himself and
重新改
succeed
装的进度比想象的要快很
3
多。
years from now.
传导设备的信号也都修复好了。
谢谢你的新设计，让我见识到了力与美两者可以兼顾的造型。
嗨，就当还你个人情呗。
话说，你明明这么优秀，怎么会在仓库工作？
其实，我毕业后被安排的第一个岗位是这里的前台。啊？有时候，给人的第一印象往往会代替简历，影响面试的判断标准。我叫王诺诺，主修电子信息，辅
Seems
修
to be
工
the
造设
theme
计。我憧憬能
of
创
this
造
arc.
跨时代的科技产品，来带给人们更好的未来。
小姑娘长这么漂亮，不像搞理工科的呀。
对了，行政不是在招
Oh,
前
here
台
we
吗？
go.
要不让他先去试试？
This is the proof
为了让你熟悉
of
这
what
环
she
境
was trying to fight
可以先从
against.
最基础的岗位做起。前台是微光迎
Our
接
problem is
访
that
客
she
的第一
wasn't
人
actually getting any
也是微
negatives
光的门面，
for it.
效
This is
应
the
八
proof
方
of
客
it being a
承载
negative.
四海滨，这份工作可不简单呐。
在一个讲求学术科研的地方遇到这种事，还真是讽刺。但还好，遇到了罗彤教授。
我爸，
那天要不是你爸，可能今天在前台对你笑脸相迎的还是我。您好，凡是进入实验室的都需要访客预约，不知道您是和谁联系的？
人事是怎么搞的？电子信息和工造设计双料优等生，怎么会安排来当前台啊？这是你的简历吧？
He's not a dick, he's just serious about his job. That's good.
你有兴趣转来跟我吗？
真的？那
And
当然。
pointedly has concern about his daughter doing dangerous stuff. That's also not a bad
关
thing.
心别人倒挺积极，自己女儿把房子拆了，估计他都后知后觉。
怎么会？罗教授人那么好。
算了吧，一年都见不着几次。对了，你跟你爸怎么样？
3岁那年他就不在了。
You can't throw that shit out there because you don't know how people are gonna respond.
没事，所以即使你们1年见不到几次，但还是值得我羡慕。好了，不谈
I
了。
suppose the irony then
放学回
is
家
that
吧
she sees
全
her
场都算完
dad
工了。
more than she sees her dad. That's a confusing statement. Apropos.
诺诺姐，你能不能带我去喝一杯？啊？干杯！干杯！
Is the cuteness thing like reciprocal? Like,
好久没喝啤酒了。
God, Hibby cute.
我是
God,
你带
she's
我来
cute.
喝酒，为什么只给我点可乐啊？
啊，你还未成年啊？
哼，我只是想提前体验一下温州的上班族生活嘛。
你看我不就行了？提前预警一下。
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't recognize that it was her.
很可怕。
In her work attire, she did not look the same.
来，举杯！哈！外面好像有人盯着我们，在哪儿？
Is it gonna be her dad and her dad didn't die?
罗莉，你要干嘛？
Or is it gonna be her dad? Sorry, the element I'm just saying her over and over again.
这些变态就越是得寸进尺。
你这话的是，
就像上次那样，必须强势反击，怼回去，让他知难而退。来，一起向
Cool,
他
but I don't imagine like the people working here are gonna love that.
跟我一起喊：死变态滚开！
死变态，滚开！
Also, he's like an expert with a knife.
死变态滚开！
He's gonna be someone's dad. I just know he's gonna be someone's dad.
死变态滚开！
He's gonna be the lab guy dad, or he has the same colored hair as she does, and it's gonna be her actual dad.
王诺诺吗？
Didn't die, out here keeping an eye on her.
人事是怎么搞的？电子信息和公道
The knife fight is just a misunderstanding.
怎么会派来当前台？好了好了，我可算亲眼见证喝酒有
没想到你还是双修优等生啊！
下着最终目标全力冲刺。回实验室是找个地方休息，不是让你
你一定要成为英雄，像那些对我们有
Something
成见的
terrible
人
is
学
gonna
长
happen.
给他们好看。
You either start sad, get better, or start sad and come back down again. A pyramid.
喂，说话哪位？
The happier you start, the worse it's gonna be.
又来一个喝多的。哎，你哪位啊？
看来已经没人记得我了，那就让我们在狂欢中。
Do all the heroes turn into villains at the end of the day?
站住！自说自话些什么？
It was DJ something.
女士们，派对开始！
It was DJ. The second part of his name is just like too funny to remember. DJ Shindig, that's what it was. I was like, a shindig. I don't know, the element of these people whose faces you can't see. I'm just highly suspicious that they're going to be people that we know or have referenced. Although I guess at the very beginning it didn't turn out to be true either. But the guy who has the thing pulled up over his face has the same hair color as, what was her name? Nonan? Whatever her name was. Same hair color. I don't know if that means anything. There's only a set amount of hair colors that can exist. But the fact that she says her father was dead, either he didn't die and just couldn't tell her, died and or didn't die and was horribly disfigured and didn't want to come back, or just didn't die at all and she's lying. He only chased after her with the knife after, I don't know what to call her in the form yet. We haven't gotten a hero name for Lola. Leela? I've already forgotten names too. You know, when I do the board, it's when I get the names in my head. After she showed up. So he could have been trying to protect her? Like, the element is, I don't know what is up with him just yet. And like I said, I was real fucking stupid. Didn't recognize that the girl from the alley was the same girl as at the lab. I should have known because we recycle characters fast enough in the beginning of an arc. You know, kid on the street turned out to be kid at the lab too. Apparently everyone goes to work at the fucking lab. I don't know that I have much to say here other than the blabbing I've already been doing, because the element is, this is the first episode of an arc, and I guess I just kind of forgot how many episodes in we were with Queen already. I thought that was only the second episode. What did we do? What did we do? We had one episode where she graduated from college at 14 and lost the tournament to X. And then last episode, right? So there should have been a third episode, but we only got two. Maybe we're doubling them down because Sion was all over that. And we're going to come back later to whatever was happening on the side of the road. That was a giant kaiju, just unexplained. Because again, either they were being sent out on vacation to actually be killed, or that was just incidental. Or, you know, my previous theory that Queen is going to turn out to be a villain somehow. Although, again, that's happening right now, or this year, rather, and this is happening right now, same year. 3 years from Nice killing himself. Because that whole story took place, Nice killing himself, and him changing identities, I think, was over the course of months, but not a full year. So still 41 AC. Yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say. I apologize. Sometimes these are pretty short. It's not out of like a lack of interest or anything. It's just I can't really think of anything else to add because I think I said everything during the episode. And unfortunately, as you all know, my memory is shit. As per my not really remembering her name. Because I was thinking that her name abbreviated sounded like Lolita, and she's underage, and everyone's calling her cute. And it's like, oh, is this what's supposed to be happening? Is this all adding up? I guess that's the big takeaway. The element that she's being treated a certain way because she's cute, but nothing bad happens to it. She's being like elevated, which I know can be bad in its own right if you don't want it. But then this other girl who is intelligent, is putting herself out there to get the job that she wants, is being treated like an airhead, I guess. She's being relegated to a front desk position, essentially, because of her attractiveness, rather than her brains. So the element that one girl is having a problem with it with no real consequence, and the other girl is being the consequence for us. That's the real takeaway from this episode, I feel like. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying before, my memory is shit, so that's why we do the notes section. So I think anything remaining left in this episode is going to get relegated to next episode's notes. So, until then, once again, I have been Theta, this has been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?